Hi guys, it's Kelly from Cards by Christine here with you on a Technique Thursday to share with you tone-on-tone stamping. Alright guys, we're back here at my home studio. I was not able to make it in by Chris this week, so apologies on the change of scenery. I will say it is, I have the supplies I need, but there's just something awfully inspiring about Chris's space that is not so replicated here, but I do the best I can. So I made a simple note card today, and I'm going to show you two different examples of tone-on-tone stamping. The sample that I have here is using versamark, and of course the other option is stamping the color on the color. So I'll show you both, and we'll tuck this up here and bring in my stamps. So I'm using the In Bloom stamp set. I love getting bundles, but to be honest with you, I didn't need the stamp set. I was really, really drawn to the Pierced Bloom dies. I love stitching, so obviously these are pierced, but very similar effect. And there's just so many awesome things you can do with these dies. I will be honest, I haven't used them yet. I mean, obviously I used that, and now a stamp from there as well. But I just love them, so I know I will enjoy using them when I get the opportunity to do so. I've been very busy at work. I work at a children's museum in Fond du Lac, and we're doing a lot of amazing, awesome things, and on an especially short staffing model. So I have been crazy busy, but it's been very fulfilling. So, you just kind of, I feel like, deal with the waves as they come and do your best to just stay above water. So that would be why I was not able to make it over by Chris, and why we've got this change of scenery, and as is life, right? Oops. So what I'm doing is I took a 5/8 inch strip of Flirty Flamingo for my pink. I wanted a bright cherry card. I wanted something that was, simple but beautiful, and I don't know why, but I just felt like a note card really was what was going to fit the bill. And I'm going to grab a scrap and show you the difference. Now, versamark is essentially clear. Versamark is used for heat embossing, but also gives a beautiful tone-on-tone effect. So that's what we're doing here. So I did the strip for on the card I did in versamark, but now I'm going to show you what it looks like to do tone-on-tone using the matching ink. So of course, Flirty Flamingo paper. Now I'll use Flirty Flamingo ink. So that's just going to give you a heavier look. It's of course the same color, but it's a lot darker. And again, you could do different things like stamp off, where you stamp at first strength and then bring it in at second strength, and obviously that would give you the lighter look. But essentially, I kind of wanted to show you the difference and remind you, if you forgot, or teach you if you've never done before, that versamark is a great way to achieve a soft tone-on-tone look. So we've got Flirty Flamingo, then the other strips that I used, sorry, I'm just going to clean up my stamp. the other strips that I used were Daffodil Delight and Calypso, Calypso Coral is not even the same color. Coastal Cabana are the two other colors. So I then brought in Daffodil Delight and I used this splatter stamp. I think these three are to be for like the inside of the stamps. So I just wanted to, like I said, do something bright, cheerful, and kind of pull in a corresponding image. You know, when I was designing this, I didn't know what colors I should do. I didn't know what stamps I should do. I thought about doing Granny Apple Green and then having a leaf stamp. And I think that would have looked nice. Actually, I wonder what that would look like with this Daffodil Delight and Flirty Flamingo. So, you know what? I think that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to not do the Coastal Cabana, and I'm going to try Granny Apple Green. Because curiosity is getting the best of me. So, now, full disclosure as well, my Versamark is old. Like, old. For those of you that don't know, I'm turning 30 this year. So, surprise! And I have been crafting along with Chris for probably 15 to 18 years. We came to Stampin' Up! Parties that Chris had when I was in like middle and high school. Obviously, I haven't been stamping consistently for that long, but my mom and I have been associated with Stampin' Up! And stamping for that long. And this Versamark pad has been with me for ages, so it might not be the highest quality output, but it definitely still works. Obviously, I could re-ink it. I think I do even have the re-inker. So, yeah. So that's the difference between... Here, I'll show you the two Flirty Flamingos. So on top we've got Versamark, and on bottom I've got the Flirty Flamingo on Flirty Flamingo. And then I didn't have a very good scrap of the Daffodil Delight. So we've got very subtle on the Versamark side and not so subtle on the stamp side. And now I'm going to just grab, oops, I need to re-moisten my chamois. Okay, and so I'm going to stamp off the cuff here and see what we come up with. Going to grab my Granny Apple Green and cut a 5/8 inch strip. I like these colors together. I think this is going to turn out nice. So, don't mind my madness. Okay, so we've got a new strip, and now I need to put the flower away and grab a leaf. So I think, seeing as how this is so skinny, I'm going to do the skinny leaf. Okay, so I did notice that each different paper stamped different with the Versamark, so I feel like, you know, it's absorbing the Versamark different. Also, like I said, full disclosure, this Versamark is not like the cream of the crop. It's seen its better times, but hopefully in hearing that, you can purchase with confidence, knowing that Stampin' Up! Products truly are quality products that, you know, stand the test of time. Obviously, I've not using Versamark on a daily basis, but for the time that I have had it, it has served me well. So yeah, I'm just gonna randomly stamp a bunch of different leaves on here. I like this. I think this is nice. I mean, I really enjoyed the color scheme on the first one too, but this one's definitely different. Okay, so I'm guessing that gets me my distance. So then, I'm not going to finish the card because I don't have a label die cut out, but here we've got the 3 strips for the next card. Now, on the card that I finished for my sample, I feel like the Versamark on the Daffodil Delight stands out more, so I really feel like maybe I hit a little bit of a dry spot where I was stamping that. But which color combo do you like better? And do you like the leaves versus tying in another flower? I do think it's kind of personal preference, and to be honest, either would be perfectly fine. For a simple little card. You know, I could see this being a really nice thank you card, for when you quickly just want to, you know, show someone that you appreciate something that they did for you. I think this could be really beautiful. So I just have a note card, and then I've got the strips. So we've got 5/8 by, I think a note card is 5 inches long. And then we've got Flirty Flamingo, Daffodil Delight. Oh, sorry, I'm off center here. And Coastal Cabana. And then, of course, on the one that we just did, I have my Granny Apple Green. Card base is our basic white, and so is the label. We used the Pierced Blooms and the In Bloom, and I stamped that in a memento. And then I used the white crinkle seam binding ribbon and some rhinestones. So, you know what? I think the one thing I am missing is no card is complete without Stella. And I think what I'm going to do, that Stella's not open. I'm almost positive I have an open Stella. Excuse my reach. And oh my goodness, maybe I don't. Oh, one more. Sorry. I have 3 Stellas. Every girl needs not 1 but 3 Stellas, right? So I think I'm just gonna go over the edges of this label. Oh, that's a really nice finishing touch. So, thank you for bearing with me and my scatterbrain today. And I hope you enjoy Tone on Tone. Have you ever used Versamark before? And if so, have you ever used Versamark for this purpose, or what purpose have you used it for? We'd love to hear from you. And yeah, let us know what you think of the card or the technique or the stamp set or anything. You know, we love to be in tune to your thoughts. And oh, I knew that was going to happen. I saw it dripping down, and now I have a splash on it. So full disclosure, this is a re-inked Stella pen. So when you put rubbing alcohol in the chamber, sometimes it is runnier and those splotches will happen. So you don't need to worry about those goobers, as I call them, on your Stella pens when you use them straight from the packaging. So just thought I'd put that out there. But anyways, I ramble, I digress. So I hope you enjoy, and I hope you have a fantastic Technique Thursday. We will catch you tonight. Chris and I will be together for our game night. So catch ya later.